If you could make one important change in a school that you attend, what change would you make? Use reasons and specific examples to support your answer. I'm currently studying mechanical engineering at the University of Niš. The most important change that I would make at my department is adding many additional courses and extending undergraduate studies from 4 to 8 years and extending master studies from 1 to 4 years. Here is my rationale why I would do that. From day to day, new things are discovered in science, and the amount of knowledge is becoming bigger and bigger. I do not think that the amount of time devoted for academic studies 50 or 100 years ago is enough anymore. I think we should add a few years to our academic life, maybe even a decade. Besides, human life expectancy has been extended in the last century or two, so we have time to account for the extended academic life. New curriculums should be made with the goal to give students very profuse knowledge. A lot of time should also be devoted for various computer programs used in the field of mechanical engineering. There are many very complex computer programs used in mechanical engineering, and current time devoted for studying them is a far cry from enough. Also, in today's job market, chances for millennials and even for the members of the Z generation in the future to find a job are very slim. Many baby boomers say that they will have to work until they kick the bucket. So there is no hurry for new generations to finish their study early. It is better for those generations to study for 10 more years than to be jobless, go back to their parents' home, and become members of the boomerang generation. Furthermore, other departments at the university and other universities in Serbia may see advantages from profuse curriculum like this and jump on the bandwagon. With extending academic life at public universities in Serbia, my country can actually gain money. During the last 2 decades, many privately held universities are established in Serbia. However, all of them are just Diploma-mill universities. Everybody who is studying at some privately held university in Serbia just have to give money for tuition, and after a few years, or even after a few months if enough money is given, he can receive a diploma without learning anything. All privately held universities in Serbia have the same unofficial motto: everything is for sale. They are very similar to for-profit universities in the US. Final theses at privately held universities in Serbia are usually plagiarized or are just explaining underwater basket weaving. Opposite to privately held universities in Serbia, public universities have mainly kept rigid criteria from the socialist era. During the 1970s and 1980s, universities in former Yugoslavia were very attractive for students from African and some Middle Eastern countries. Maybe if public universities in Serbia establish very profuse curriculums that I have mentioned, Serbian universities can again become attractive for foreign students, and not just from the third world countries, but also from the countries belonging to the Western Hemisphere. Universities in Serbia can do this by requiring far lower tuition fees than universities in the first world countries. Besides, Many other living expenses in Serbia are lower than living expenses in the first world countries. Those foreign students will spend money in Serbia, and country of Serbia will benefit from that. With the mentioned ample curriculum and extensive knowledge gained after the studies, graduates from Serbia will become very attractive to employers in the Western countries. With that, we can intensify brain drainage from Serbia, because nobody has the slightest clue what to do with university graduates in Serbia. Currently, we are at the second place in brain drainage by percentage. With this plan, Serbia will be second to none. Serbian citizens who are working in foreign countries are sending a lot of money to their relatives in Serbia. This money is the steadiest and one of the biggest inflow of cash into Serbia. So, Serbia will benefit big time. With changing curriculums on the described way, my faculty, university, my country, and of course students and their families can benefit profoundly.